Shalom, this is the minute Parasha of Mira, Neshama. I want to talk about Bereshit. Bereshit, the first parasha of the Chumash, of the 5 books of Moshe, of the Torah, which we just read in the synagogues, therefore starting a new cycle of reading of the Torah. Bereshit, as you may know, means at the beginning. Bereshit, the beginning. And we've had many beginnings recently. We are in the middle of a new beginning. Today is Rosh Chodesh Cheshvan. It's the first day of the new month of Cheshvan. So this is a new beginning. The Rosh Chodesh, the first day of the month, is very important in Judaism because Judaism really believes in new beginnings and in the power of a new beginning. So today is Rosh Chodesh. We just had Tishri, we just had Rosh Hashanah, which is one of the beginnings of the year, because you know that we have several beginnings of the year in Judaism. We actually have 4, the 2 most famous of which being Pesach, Nisan, and Rosh Hashanah and Tishri. So a lot of beginnings like this, and it's very interesting, and I want to talk about this idea of beginning, of starting, but also starting anew, starting again, because we don't begin just once. We begin again every year. It works by cycles, right? So we just opened a new cycle of the reading of the Torah now. And why do we have to restart all the time? And I'm going to suggest this because there is, in beginnings, in new beginnings, there is both a lot of vulnerability and perhaps clumsiness, but there is also tremendous power. There is the power of desire, of wanting, of being eager, of being fresh, of wanting to discover everything. Really just the power of beginning. Think about yourself every time you started a new relationship or a new job, anything new really, living in a new city, starting a new degree, starting a new project, a new book, and you had at the beginning this kind of energy, right? The power of beginnings. And most of the time, because we're human, this energy tends to kind of like slow down after a while, and maybe you start losing it, right? And this is why the notion of chidush, of renewing, is so important in Judaism, because there is this wisdom that understands that human beings tend to lose the vital energy that there is in every beginning, and so what we have to do is simply to begin again, to begin anew. And so every day is a new opportunity to start again, all over again. Every new month is an opportunity to start all over again. Every new year is a new opportunity. Every new reading of the Torah is a new opportunity. And I want to suggest that there is something else, which is maybe the closest to us opportunity of beginning again. It's the breath. The breath, which we call Neshama, breathing, right? So we breathe anew really every second. There's a new beginning, right? And I think this freshness, this newness, this power of the breath as really the archetype of what it is to start anew, to be alive again, is actually hinted to in this parasha this week, because Pasuk Bet, which is the second verse of the Torah, tells us that, okay, the earth and the sky were created, but the earth was tohu vavohu. The earth was this kind of like astonishing void, emptiness, chaos, right? But what happened on this chaos? Veruach Elokim merachepet al pnei hamayim. The ruach, literally the wind, the spirit / the wind of Hashem, of God, was hovering above the waters, which I find is such a beautiful image, right? And it's the same word in Judaism for spirit and for wind, ruach. Just as the word for breathing, neshima, is so close to neshama, the soul. So there is this deep, deep, deep intimacy between spirituality and breathing. And I find it so interesting that at the beginning of the Torah, one of the first things we know is one of the first things that appear is spirit / wind, meaning breathing in a way. And I really want to see it as a hint to remind us that new beginnings are available within us every second as we breathe, as we take each new breath, each new neshima, really. And so this is the blessing I take from this the reading of this parasha, this week Bereshit. Really, may we be blessed to be present with every new beginning. And may we be blessed to feel every new beginning and to have the ability to renew ourselves with every breath that we take, to remember that it all starts all over again with every new breath. This was the Minute Parasha of Mira Neshama. Please like, share, comment, like the page Neshama Meditation, and you will see that there is information about our crowdfunding that I'm launching now to support the development of Neshama. And so if you like this video, if you like these videos and you wanna give back, this is a wonderful opportunity to do so. Shavua Tov, Chodesh Tov.